Hello, 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 Success Unaires. Greetings. This is William Murry, President of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute. The Institute is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets and businesses are made. I want to talk to you about something that I'm just leaving an event, and I wasn't planning on speaking. And I ended up speaking anyway because they called me on stage and asked me would I speak to the people. I want to talk to you about miseducation. And, one of the first things beyond that we as a people must learn is that we have been miseducated. Now, you've heard me tell you more times than once that I can control your life from the time you're born until the day you die if I control two things. If I control your education and your diet. Your education, because I'm teaching you what to think, what to believe, who to worship, what's great and what isn't. And your diet, because I can feed you things that aren't good for you, that may taste good, will make you sick later on. So I'm controlling your education and your diet. Well, we had a slight debate, and I was showing the people how we have been miseducated, and the fact that the biggest thing that's educating us today, even more than the educational system, is that ignorant tube, that thing that everyone calls a television. Because we spend so many hours in front of it watching things that has no value to us, is not giving us anything or really teaching us nothing. Now, there are shows on there that open your mind. But if you're looking at it for pure enjoyment, then you have it for the wrong reasons. I mean, well, my enjoyment is different from everyone else's. My enjoyment is just sitting somewhere watching something and learning. That's my enjoyment. I'm not there to be entertained, although you could. I'm an infotainer. I love giving you information and making and doing it in an entertaining way. So, education, when you watch that ignorant tube, they are feeding you and showing you what they want you to see that's going to become in your mindset to be an attitude, which leads to your aptitude, which take you to your altitude. So when you watch that ignorant tube like that, them crazy shows like that, some they mentioned was what's them ladies shows, the Housewives of. You see all of those people out there, they cussing each other out, they calling each other bitches, hoes, calling each other nigger, and all this other stuff. And that's not how I know my people to be. That's how they want to perceive you to believe that you are. So what do you do when you get around your girlfriends or your buddies? All of a sudden they're a mofo, or MF. Or you call your sisters a bitch, or a hoe. That's not who we are. We have more respect for ourselves, our elders, our people. If I'd have said the word damn around my mother, she'd knock my teeth out. And I'm using the F word to her. I'm going to use the B word to her. No way. The TV, that ignorant tube, has us thinking that it's okay and that's really how we are when it's really not how we are. You look at these comedy shows out there, and we are a laughing joke of the world. Because all they think we are is ignorant, dumb, and to be laughed at. And then when it comes to businesses, look at two of the main shows that's out there. Power, which tell you he's a king drug dealer. And then Empire, the only way we can get into business is through drugs. Come on, y'all, that's the mindset, and we eat it up. We eat it up and start thinking that the only way we can get into business is through drugs, which is not true. Ain't even close to being true. But we're eating it up. Look at the other show. What's this show where this lady is second to the president and he's her lover? You don't have to sleep your way to the top. And they got you believing if you sleep with your boss, you'll get to the top. Y'all, look at what we're looking at. Look at the news. They control the news, so they're going to tell us what's what. They don't tell you that the reason drugs are becoming legal is because it's not our community now that's being addicted. It's the white community that's being addicted. So they're changing the laws because now it is affecting them. It's affecting them, so now the laws are changing. Look at the opioids addiction. It's not black folks that's being addicted to those drugs. It's the white community. So the laws change. Look at the laws for heroin. Now it's all of a sudden a sickness. It wasn't a sickness when black folks, it was all in our community and they fed it to our community. It was illegal, but now it's legal because it's their children that are being strung out on these opioids and heroin. I got a question for you. I want you to answer this question. What show on television, cable, all of it included, name me one, and if possible, name me two, where you can look at and says, wow, that's my family. That's my mother. That's my father. That's me. That's my culture. Name me one show that you can look at that is you. We don't control the media, nor do we control most of what is on TV. But we eat it up. Oh my God, we eat it up and think that we are to be disrespectful to our mother, our father, our loved ones, our siblings, or our people. We're to be a laughing stock. Education is not for us. It's for them. I told you, all I have to do is control your education. Now let's look at diet. Your ancestry, just like mine, came from a very warm climate where things are plentiful and bloom 3 to 4 times a year. So it produces 3 to 4 times a year. So that means food was always plentiful. For thousands of years, we ate fruits, nuts, vegetables, plants, etc., etc., and etc. And we were healthy. We invented math, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, writing, alphabet, cures. We didn't come here as slaves, y'all. We did not come to America as slaves. We came to America as doctors, philosophers, educators, mathematicians, architects, you name it. We came here as that, and we were made into slaves. We didn't come here as a slave. We were beat and made into slaves. Education. Why did the first thing they do make you take away? They took away your culture and your education. It was illegal for you to read, learn, and teach. We were and we still are, the heartbeat and the rhythm of the world. But we are living in a European society where television rules, where they rule and they own. and we eat it up. Lock, stock, and barrel. At my age, and I'm a hell of a lot closer to 70 than anything else, is it that I don't catch colds, flus, allergies, sinuses, none of that. Because I look at my diet. I start eating my ancestral, my cultural DNA. Fruits, vegetables, nuts. I don't eat salt, pepper. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork. And a lot of other things I do not eat. I am very natural. Why is it I'm not sick? I don't get sick. I don't get no flu shots. I don't put that garbage in my system. And why am I as healthy as I am? How is it that, now just understand what I'm telling you. I had triple bypass heart surgery, which now, to my opinion, I just didn't know enough, and they scared me. And like the doctor told the doctor, I said, but I've never been sick. When you tell me I need bypass heart surgery, I've never been sick. And my doctor, who was a woman, told me, says, you're not sick now. You just have your arteries that are clogged up. And so we're going to unclog your arteries. It's not a sickness. Now, I'm going to explain something. You said it takes a year to 18 months for you to come back to 100%. Right? So how is it that 90 days after my surgery, when I went to my doctor, told me, you're healing very good and very quickly and very healthily. I says, I'm tired of sitting. I need to do something. Can I play tennis? He says, do it moderately. Well, 90 days after he told me I could play, now 90 days after surgery, he said I could play. 90 days after he said I could play, I was playing 3 sets of tennis. Now, you don't realize heart surgery is a major, 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 major surgery. How is it that I was able to build my body up to the point where I could play 3 sets of tennis after I had my open heart surgery? Because of my diet. I was informed that I do not have to change my diet because I was already eating correctly. I'm eating better than most people. I already knew diet. I knew about my DNA. I knew about how my body had evolved and my culture had evolved over thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years to heal and take care of itself. So I could have surgery and my body heal itself quicker than normal because of my diet. I'm eating foods catered to my DNA. Not just fast food garbage, because that's a fast death. Not meat and pork. Then they tell you, you got to get this nutrition from this, nutrition from that. And everything else is affecting our community because we are not eating our DNA. Education and diet are the 2 most important things in your life, period. So stop being controlled. Leave that ignorant tube alone unless it is an educational, something you're watching that's going to make you and grow you. You have to make it grow you. Think about what I gave you. I just had to do that because I was kind of disturbed behind the event I just left with the education they didn't have and they didn't know. And I had to put that out there to you. My spirit told me to give it to you. And I know I gave it. I might have went longer than I intended to, but I just had to put that out there. You got people out there like me who can give you the proper education. My mentor, thank God, was Baba Dick Gregory, who mentored me for over 35 years. And Brother Bay, who was a godsend in my life. Dr. Smith. Oh, it's too many to name that were godsends in my life. But I took the time to get the education to know so I could live a life of longevity and not be in pain. Not be in pain. Live life on comfort. I don't want to grow old and be in pain and be in a discomfort. No way. Think about what I told you. If you want to reach me, you can call me at 240-619-2019. It's 240-619-2019. Or go to my website at mminstitute.info. That's mminstitute.info. Call me. I'll give you a 15-minute free consultation. This is William Murry, the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, telling you, God bless you. And like I say, always push me so I can pull you. And then pull me so I can push you, and push you so I can pull me. Until next time, y'all, God bless. And as I always tell you, I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Keep pushing so I can keep pulling. And keep pulling so I can keep pushing. Until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success.